You were late, not a little late. You were sprinting through the airport with your jacket falling off, coffee sloshing over your hand, and your phone screaming, "Final call for Flight 237. You skid to the gate breathless, and the flight attendant gives you that look, the "you almost didn't make it" look. You rush in, eyes darting for your seat number, 12B. But here's the thing. In the panic, you plop down into 11B. A man sitting beside you. He notices the mess you are, chuckles, and says softly, "Long morning?" You laugh, more like a long life. And just like that, a conversation begins. At first it's polite and where you're from, where you're going. But soon, it's deep. He tells you he's a photographer, traveling the world to capture moments that can't be repeated. You tell him you're a writer, but lately your pages have been blank because nothing exciting ever happens to you. His eyes light up. Maybe this is your story. Somewhere over the ocean, strangers start to feel like old friends. You share snacks, you swap life regrets. You both admit you're scared of wasting your life on things that don't matter. Then the announcement comes, landing in 20 minutes. Your heart sinks a little because you realize you don't want this flight to end. When the plane touches down, you gather your things, ready to walk away. But then, his voice stops you. "What if we don't make this goodbye?" You smile, and somehow that one sentence changes everything. Coffee dates turn into midnight calls. Midnight calls turn into train rides across cities just to spend hours together. 1 year later, you're sitting in a little cafe in Paris. Morning light spills over his camera on the table. He looks at you with that same warm smile from seat 11B and says, "You know, best wrong seat I ever sat in." You laugh, but deep down, you know it's true. Sometimes love doesn't knock. Sometimes, it just sits down next to you. Would you change your seat if it meant never meeting them? Follow for more stories you'll feel in your heart.